Yes, live in Birmingham. Birmingham was described recently on Fox News, the reputable news source that is Fox News, as 100% Muslim. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam is what you say back. Don't worry, we'll work it out. It's interesting that, because I was in the Middle East when that news came out. I was doing shows. I was in Abu Dhabi, Doha, and Dubai. Friends of mine told me not to go to the Middle East because they said that they don't like, and I quote, my lot, is what they said. Not sure what they mean by my lot. Presumably fly fishers. They jail homosexuals in those countries. Not sure of the logic of that one, really. Oh, you like men? We'll put you in a box with some. Not a punishment. Come on, try harder, lads. I thought that they stoned gays to death out there, but it's just that gays can't catch. Right. Structurally, a very good joke, that, but it's on the edge. I agree. Now... 100% Muslim. They said 100% Muslim. There's a sort of truth in it. There's a lot of Muslims in Birmingham, a lot of all cultures there. We're known for being multicultural, quite good at it, really. Our next-door neighbour's a Muslim. Saj, he's a lovely guy. Loves a fucking power tool on a Sunday, but he's a lovely guy. Oh, shut up, Saj! One of the most famous Muslims in Birmingham is Malala Yousafzai. I don't know if people are familiar with her. If you don't, she's brilliant. She's an 18-year-old schoolgirl who was shot at by the Taliban for wanting to be educated. She now goes to Edgbaston High School for Girls. It's a private school. I don't think she pays the fees. I personally would hate to go to school with Malala Yousafzai. Can you imagine show and tell day with Malala, where they're like, OK, class, what have you brought in? Sally, let's start with you. And Sally goes, I've brought in this papier-mâché cat. OK, anyone else bring anything? Malala, did you bring anything in? This Nobel Peace Prize. Sally, you're a piece of shit. I'd hate to be a teacher as well. You want me to tell Malala off for anything? What are you doing on your phone, Malala? Texting Barack Obama, actually, so... Oh, sorry. Sally, you're a piece of shit. Poor Sally, just made her up. No, I was annoyed about that. I was annoyed when that news came out. I'm annoyed with Donald Trump as well. Little side project I've got going on. I'm trying to book Syrian refugees into Donald Trump's hotels. What's going on? It's going okay. It's going okay. I was annoyed when Fox News said that we're 100% Muslim, because there's a subtext to that. When they say we're 100% Muslim, what they're saying there is that we should be worried about that. There's something terrifying, frightening about Muslims. I think we've got a problem. I think we're using the word Muslim far too quickly to describe people doing atrocities when they don't represent Muslims any more than I do. And I think we should be using a more accurate word for those people, which I'm going to argue is knobhead. There'd be levels of knobhead. You'd have a moderate knobhead, all the way up to fundamental knobhead. And if we all did it, the news would have to catch up. They'd have to go, today, 2 knobheads bombed a car. They'd have to do it if we all did it. And it wouldn't necessarily be to do with just terrorist activity. Any knobheady activity would get the knobhead word. I've thought of some. People that wear a festival wristband after a festival. I went to Reading. It's November, you're in a Costa, you're a knobhead. Couples that put a lock on a bridge, you're both knobheads. Sorry, hate that, hate it. Sanctimonious mothers, I've got to be careful here. I don't mean all mothers, just a lot of my friends are having children at the minute, and it's the sort of mothers that go, don't tell me how to raise my kids. And you're like, OK, but she is trying to eat a petit filou with an electric razor, so... You're a bit of a knobhead, aren't you? Ever so slightly. Amanda Holden, fundamental knobhead. I just don't like it. Don't encourage me, because I'm sure she's lovely. I think she's despicable. She did to our Les. Still holding on to that after 10 years. Oh, lovely bit of tequila. Yes, no, I don't have a problem with Muslims in Birmingham at all. I'm happy to have them. I think they add to our city and to our culture. I think the... Thank you. Yes, thank you to the one person agreeing. Let me continue to this BNP rally. Please welcome Nigella Farage. What was I talking about? It wasn't that long ago, was it? Muslims, yes. I just hate Muslims. Oh, what was I saying? Sorry, what's my political opinion again? Yes, no, I'm happy to have them in Birmingham. I think a big problem we have in Birmingham, it's happening everywhere, actually, at the minute. We have a lot of artisan coffee shops full of cunts. I've started putting the letter Y into swear words. I don't know why, it just makes me happy. Let's get fucked up, it just makes me happy. I don't know why. You know the sort of places I'm on about. Shoreditch, full of them. Sort of places, they've got like distressed wood, that kind of thing. And they'll serve flat whites, that's the drink. They'll often say things like, we support local artists. And you know that, because the art on the wall is shit. There's dozens in Birmingham now, dozens. They're all shit. There's one I quite like. It's called York's Cafe Bakery. And they do an avocado and feta smash. It's a very aggressive word, I feel. What is essentially pressing with a fork. Avocado and feta smash! And for £1, I think it is, £1.50 extra, you can get a poached egg on top. Lovely way to start the day. I went in recently, I said to the girl, I said, I'd like the avocado and feta smash, please, with the poached egg. And she went, oh, we don't do the egg anymore. And I said, why is that? And she went, the kitchen was struggling to cope. When I hear the phrase, struggling to cope, I think of, I don't know, a single mother trying to juggle a career, childcare, heartbreak. I don't think of someone cooking a fucking egg. So I'm boycotting there now, But I do occasionally send them an email. Just with the subject line, struggling to cope. And a picture of me cooking an egg. It took me ages to get that picture right. I did like 40 on my phone. Ridiculous. We've got now, as well, we've got a 24-hour Starbucks in Birmingham. Nobody asked for one. We've got one. The staff at 4 a.m, genetically closer to a moth. I went in at 4 a.m. It's only the once. I came back late from a show. I thought, I'll treat myself. I'll have a hot chocolate. Guy behind the counter obviously couldn't cope with daylight or anything. He was like, can I take a name? And I said, yeah, it's Joe. Can I ask why? He went, just in case the order gets confused. Looked around an empty Starbucks. I shuffled along to the service counter. Took him ages to make it. And then he went, hot chocolate for John. So to make a point, I just waited. Well, John will be here in a minute, won't he? Oh, he loves a hot chocolate, our John. I suppose what it's gentrification, isn't it? It's happening everywhere. I don't mind it really, because it's nice to have nice places to go out and whatever. I think my issue with it is that it jumped up at me, because I didn't go out for a while, because I was writing a sitcom about gay pirates. But I only got 2 lines of dialogue, which is one of the characters goes, where's the treasure? And then somebody else goes, you're a treasure? That's what I got. Something in it.